Every person who has been on the internet has had encounters with pornography, accidentally or otherwise. People are usually pretty judgmental about porn stars. We call them names, talk about their supposed loose character and look at them with a certain amount of contempt, which is uncalled for. There are also those who envy them. People wonder how cushy and awesome their job is. They want to be in their place and want to earn boatloads of money for a job as fun as that. But what exactly is a porn star's job and how much do they earn? Someone asked a question on the website Quora inquiring about just what is a day in the life of a porn star like. Adult film actress Siri answered this and a lot of unasked queries on this thread in September 2013, and it provides a whole lot of insight on what exactly does it take to be an adult entertainer and just how easy their life is. Here is what Siri answered: pay/scene rates. Yes, female performers are often paid higher than male performers, at least to start with. New girls can get $600 minus $1,000 starting out for a boy/girl scene. But the average female performer gets shot out within 3-6 months and then leaves porn altogether, because there is no more money to be made for her. I see this all the time. To last longer than that 6-month introductory period, you have to be really good at what you're doing and have something unique that makes studios want to keep hiring you. It's also important to have a large and loyal fan base clamoring to see new scenes. Doesn't matter how hot a girl is, if there aren't devoted fans writing to studios and posting on message boards saying how badly they can't wait to see her next scene, the girl won't be getting hired and she will disappear. Male performers are generally a much smaller pool. There is less competition among male performers than females. Their job is hard. They have to get hard on command, stay hard as long as the director needs them to in order to finish the scene, not come early, and come on command. All in an incredibly hot room, often with no/C, and bright lights all around. And often with multiple other, clothed, dudes, crew members, watching. A desirable, popular male performer will be paid $500 minus $1,000 for a boy/girl scene, depending on the studio and what their budget is. Best case scenario, not necessarily typical by any means, day in the life. As a female performer, an ideal day for me filming a boy/girl scene goes like this. Often enough a day can be drawn out to over 10 hours long. This is the best case scenario for a day on set shooting a boy/girl scene. 9 a.m. Wake up, get my suitcase together. 10 a.m. Drive 30 minutes 1 hour to set, arrive for my 11 a.m. call time. 11 a.m. Do my paperwork, get in hair/makeup for 1.5 hours. 12 p.m. Shoot a set of solo stills, which usually takes about an hour. 1 p.m. The male talent arrives between 1-2, and does his paperwork while crew resets lights. 2 p.m. Shoot intro video for scene, may take up to 2 hours depending on complexity of scenario and setups. 4 p.m. Shoot boy/girl sex stills. 5 p.m. Shoot boy/girl video, including cum shot. 6 p.m. If there is a softcore version to be shot, then we'd shoot the softcore photos and videos now. That would take another 1.5 hours. 6 p.m. If there is no softcore stuff, then we're done for the day. Talent collects their checks if it is same-day pay, otherwise the check is mailed after 2 weeks. As you can see, female talent always arrives several hours before male talent, but we finish the scene at the same time. It's only fair that female talent is paid more than male talent if you look at it on a per-hour basis. Also, A lot of male performers can and will book 2 boy/girl scenes in a day. Because there is a smaller pool of male talent, guys who are in demand can easily shoot 10-15 boy/girl scenes a month, while it's almost unheard of for female talent to shoot more than 4 boys/girls in a month. Personally, I have averaged 2 per month since the beginning of my career, so one could say that shooting B/G scenes just pays my rent. Challenges. There are a multitude of challenges that might get in the way of talent being able to work regularly. Physically, we depend on our bodies staying healthy to even be able to work. If I just get a cold, I might be sent home from the shoot because my nose is running and I'm sniffling a lot, for example. If I shoot a bondage scene one week that results in bruises on my thighs, then my B/G scene the following week will likely be cancelled, because I cannot appear on camera with bruises on my skin. The studio would send me home and call in another girl to substitute in my place. Many female performers have their own boundaries for what they can do physically and how often. For example, I cannot film more than 1 boy/girl scene in a week, because the sex is so intense and usually with a much larger than average sized penis. My vagina needs a few days to recuperate. Mentally, being in such a highly competitive industry can be challenging. You really have to develop a thick skin and not let anything get to you. I'm a curvier girl, so if I sat around all day wondering why my petite peers get jobs that I don't get, I would go nuts. Out of necessity, I've had to work on developing a very thick skin so that I don't take things like that personally. Personally, it's my toughest challenge. Most of my takes place on the internet, on social networks like Twitter, via blogging and posting on message boards, and via email communications with my fans. I get 100 plus emails every day, and I read and respond to every single one, even though it might take me a week or 2 in some cases. In order to retain my loyal fan base and create new fans, I have to keep myself out there in front of them. It's several hours of work every day which I am thrilled to be doing, but it's not necessarily easy money, as another user's answer claimed. Remember this, I'm only shooting a handful of scenes every month, and the rest of my work every day in between is not actually paid. It's me managing my daily business, the aforementioned social networking/email communications, shooting my own scenes at home for my membership site, and editing videos, and laying groundwork to hopefully get more opportunities in the future. The minority of my income is from being hired to film scenes. The majority comes from a plethora of smaller, more consistent income streams that require constant upkeep, such as managing multiple online stores, like Clips for Sale and Freeons, where I sell video clips, auctioning off or selling my own merchandise online, creating custom-ordered videos for fans, and from fans joining my official membership site, which I update 2x per week with new content.